Hello, and welcome to American in Yerevan. You were listening to Cool in the Gang, Too Hot, to start out our evening here on a 103.0 Radio Von.
We are having a cool beginning of our evening with Cool and the Gang.
Cool beginning with Cool and the Gang.
I hope that the ending of tonight's show will be also cool, Steven.
Or maybe it
right?
just might be too hot.
Too hot.
And today we have a very special program. Why, you may ask? Why is it special?
Why?
Because we are waiting for a
Yes,
very special Yesai. And since Yesai was the representative for Armenia last year in Eurovision and is the representative for France this year, we are talking about France, and we've decided to name the episode today Waiting for Yesai, which is an homage to our good friend.
Or You Better Come.
Or You Better Come at some point, Yesai. I'm not sure if any of our readers out there have read Samuel Beckett's Waiting for Godot, but we have named the theme in honor of Samuel Beckett and his amazing play Waiting for Godot, because we are not sure at what point of the evening our Yesai will come, nor are we even sure that he will come, but we have hope, just like our friends
he has promised.
Vladimir and Dodo in the great epic Waiting for Godot, a play of 2 acts in which nothing happens, nothing at all. So we're here to talk about nothing.
Steven.
We're here to talk about France.
Words sometimes have such a strong power. Please think about it.
Think things through before I open my mouth.
Yeah.
What did I say? I'm sorry.
You
what
said
did I say?
that nothing happens at the end of the play.
Nothing happens the whole time.
Yeah.
It's a play with...
And nobody
I don't remember
comes.
how many pages it is, but it's like a 2-hour play at least, and nothing happens. At the end of both acts, they're sitting there,
Okay.
and one of the main characters says to the other, well, should we go? And the other one says, yes, let's go. And in the stage directions it says, they both stay absolutely still.
I can imagine this scene.
Yes, but in the course of the play there are a lot of things that seem to happen, a lot of discussions about what life is and if it has a meaning. And it turns out to be quite absurd discussion about what we're living for, which I would like to talk about this evening. But first, perhaps we'll listen to some more music, Ina?
Sure.
Before we
with
get too
pleasure.
deep into this, because we
because
started it
it's
off
really
very
interesting.
cool.
I'm really interested
You're
in the
interested in this.
2-hour conversation. What kind of conversation can 2 people have
For 2 hours?
Yeah, with while waiting for someone.
While waiting for someone.
Yeah.
Well, we're about to find out. Right now we're going to listen to Happy Together, because we're so happy together waiting for Yesai.
Yes.
Yesai.
Yes, and call 560-901.
I did the shining good.
Listening to Sweet Family by our very own Yesai, who came!
Hey, I'm here!
You don't know this, but we named the episode today Waiting for Yesai.
Yesai.
Because you're from France.
Yeah, I'm from
And I am a big fan of Samuel Beckett. And so we had this big plan. We were going to talk about France. We were going to talk about Beckett. I was going to read all of these quotes from the play, just like the quote, every man has his little cross until he dies and is forgotten. We were going to have a very philosophical evening.
Yeah.
So you have
Waiting
to,
for you.
you are both. You have to speak French
Oh,
a little bit.
a little bit of French.
Yeah.
Je m'appelle Étienne.
C'est la vie.
C'est
Bonne
la vie.
nuit,
J'ai
bonne nuit,
bonne
Yesai.
idée.
J'ai
Ça
une
va?
bonne idée. Ça va bien. Voulez-vous faire? Non. Voulez-vous
Moi, ce soir.
You know what it means?
Yeah.
Yeah, will you
Okay.
go to bed with me?
Are you ready?
Who are you?
No.
Who are you asking? Depends.
Do you know where you are? This is Armenia.
This is Armenia, young man.
So
Okay,
you made it. You
we're-
made it, and we were a little bit of we're very
I'm
happy.
I
to be
made it.
here.
I'm here. I'm so happy. I run to you guys. So
I wanna run to you. Ooh.
I By the way, do you know that she's a very good singer? She's
I do.
She's a songwriter. I don't know,
And we're
but
preparing a
lyricist.
duet with
But,
you. No.
Oh, you should.
When she's send me some demo, that I'm doing,
Yes.
and she sing to the lyrics.
Like
and,
I was
and
sending him
every time
voice
I'm amazed.
messages when we were working
yes,
because
yes.
from France to Armenia, long distance
Right.
cooperation.
So I was amazed listening her voice because she's really sing like a real singer. So
Thank you.
She is a real singer. Ina, you are a real singer.
Okay, yes, I John. We forgive you for being late.
We have a jingle.
Okay, you
we have
don't
a
have
jingle
to-
in which
Oh, you
Ina
have to
sings,
listen
and you'll
to
hear
it.
it. You'll hear it this evening. She
Okay.
sings, and it's just like
Ne-
amazing.
ne-
It's my favorite jingle.
let's put it.
It will come on. Yeah, we'll have it. I'll let you know when it comes.
Okay.
Okay.
So, what was your adventure today that brought you to us at 9:32?
yeah, tell us because your
What
fans
was it today
are
that
just
happened?
eager
Yeah,
to
we're all
listen to this
waiting.
story.
Okay. 1 year ago, 1 year ago, I get my Armenian passport. So I was so happy because the president Sarkisian gave us to the genealogy band
Yes.
the Armenian nationality.
Whoa.
So yeah.
Yay!
Ah,
And
how
boss,
can I
I'm
get-
not
I wanna
French,
make a
really.
Armenian.
In my heart, I'm 1000% Armenian.
Yes.
But on my
Proud Armenian.
What?
Proud Armenian.
proud,
Proud.
Uh,
Proud.
proud. Yeah, I'm so
Yeah.
proud. and but I was French on my paper, so since last year I'm Armenian, officially Armenian too. So
so you can
and the
go-
president gave me the passport. So for me, it was just a big symbol, you know.
The- Just in case you're wondering what that pause was
Yeah.
about, we have a photo session going on.
Okay, can I continue my
photo
story?
Of course, yes, yes,
Live.
please, please.
Are you interested by this or not?
I
Okay.
am interested.
Okay.
Yes.
So it was a big symbol, and I every time I'm coming in Armenia, I'm using my Armenian passport. And I'm so proud to give to the police guy
Yeah.
at the.
At the passport
Yeah, the
control,
passport
passport
control.
guard, you say,
I give my
Barrett
Armenian
this.
passport.
And you feel so cool. Like,
Yeah.
And all the
Go
time
ahead.
he look at me like this, so weird, but so okay. The story is that I was to do April 24 to work with all the people to till the
Nagabet.
the memorial.
The memorial.
The
Yeah.
memorial.
Yes.
I was happy, not happy because it was just a sad day, but happy to be with all the people or
To be a
Armenian people,
part of it.
like unity, something very strong. And I have my jacket like this on my shoulder, and my passport fall, and I lost my passport. So
Oh.
it was a terrible day. I was sad because this is not just a piece of paper, but this is a symbol for me. And I work every day to find it, to ask to some people, but nobody. There is maybe 10,000 people going there. I don't know.
Well, and can you imagine?
yeah,
On the 24th of
somebody-
April, someone's just walking along at the memorial, and they look down like, oh, there's another Armenian passport. They open it up, and it's
Exact-
yours.
And I think they kept it as a souvenir. Nobody will give it back to you.
I go to the
Yes,
police. You know, I go to the police, and the older girl in the desk. When I explained my story, I lost my passport. But he said you're never going to find it because if people find it, they're going to keep it like a souvenir, like you say.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. It's on list.
So,
it's
you
on
know-
list AM right now for who knows how many million drum.
You know, excuse me. You
I
know
say,
what
who
can
care
happen?
about me? The girl say, oh no, you're wrong. So,
So,
excuse me, I cut you off.
can you imagine somebody like just coming close to you and giving your passport an empty page and saying, "Please sign, please sign this autograph, please."
That's genius. Oh, I so hope that happens in your lifetime.
That'd be funny. Okay, keep
so,
going.
But today
So today was
So, so I wrote messages on Facebook, say if someone
Could help you. Hello.
we have bad materials here. I can't hear anything in my headphones. So
can't hear
You can just take it off.
no.
You can just try and take
No,
it
because
off.
with the headphone, I feel that we are together.
Yeah, we're all a part of this.
Yeah,
one
part
thing,
of
yeah.
the
connected.
Exactly.
We are the world. Okay, go ahead.
Then I wrote something and everybody started to share it. It was so kind of thank you everybody to help me to support and share everything. And then someone called me from the police things. By the way, it's Goar Gasparian.
Wow.
Goar Gasparian called me and said the police or the thing or the passport.
The passport office.
The passport office. Thank you. Just called us and they found your passport.
They found it.
No way.
So you didn't get a new passport. They found your
because
passport.
to do a new passport it's a headache.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Then
what
you
I
have
thought.
to
I thought
I
he
thought
had...
you just got a new
Yeah,
passport.
okay.
I thought you just called
Yeah,
Serge.
it's better to do a new passport to renew.
There is a whole paperwork.
Yeah, you have
and you have
it's
a
a
lot
long
of
process.
stand in the
time.
line.
You know what?
Nice.
It's a long process. So I was so like a little boy without my not my tools, my
Without
play.
your, without your toy.
With my
toy was
my
stolen,
toy. Wait,
yeah.
I lost my toy like a little
Right.
boy, you know. So I was so sad. And the story is that the guy, the colonel, who gave me the passport 1 year ago, find himself my passport.
No.
So he was in Ditanagabet there, and he told me that not going there every year because he's working for the security. He's the police
Sure.
guy of the police. He's the best.
The colonel of all of the
The
police.
colonel, yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah.
And the story is that he found it and he said, "Oh, he was putting on in his pocket because he was working and busy."
Sure.
And he said, he opened it, said, just to know who is this. He opened, he find my face and my name. This is a joke or
It was
something.
like deja vu.
It's
I
incredible.
saw this passport last year.
Yeah, I give it to him in the hand, and now I'm. So
Taking it.
today
awesome.
we meet up. So I call him. He say, "I have your passport. I'm so happy, but I'm going to how do you say
Punish?
punish, not to punish, but to say."
Request that you have to come.
So
and
that's why I was with him because he's working a lot and it was just the
appropriate
only time that I couldn't
could-
keep my passport. So
Okay,
Right.
okay.
Because-
okay, now we know.
because I'm leaving on Sunday and tomorrow he couldn't, so it was the only time, the only moment. So when he gave me my passport at 9, he told me that it is the second time that he give me the passport, but he will not give me the third time.
So be careful.
Oh,
I
so you have to
have
be
to-
more.
Watch
yeah.
for your amulet.
Yeah.
Yes. Always keep it
So
close.
I'm so happy because I find it and I have it with me and now.
Oh,
We are
we're
super-
so
yeah.
happy for you
Yeah,
as well.
thank you.
And
It
super
was-
happy that you
For
made it.
some people, it's just a piece of paper, but for me, it's really important.
Did you
so,
take cognac for this guy?
Oh gosh, that's a heavy question.
no, but you're right. You're right. I have to think to
Yeah, how can you pay him back?
to give him something,
I'm
a
just
present.
joking.
So yeah, you're right.
You're right. I was thinking.
I just offer him a coffee, but I have to do more. You're right.
Maybe next time.
Well, while we're thinking about it, I think we'll go to another break and come back to have more discussions with you about your very interesting adventures. As it turns out, I'm sure you have lots of these kind of stories. I'm sure you have a Chinese passport that you lost.
The Chinese one,
No,
I never found it.
And you never found it.
No.
Yeah. So now you're not allowed to go to China anymore.
Exactly.
And let's
Yes.
just remind our listeners to watch us live on www.radiovan.fm, and if you'd like to call and ask all kinds of questions to our guest, French-Armenian singer, a star, an absolutely adventurous man, Yesai Altunyan, call 560-901. Can you see by the dawn's early light?
American in Yerevan.
We were just talking about how Ina has such an amazing voice.
you.
Gaduga. Senyagin meci.
He
Gadu.
says that there is a cat around. Well, I'm so glad that you're enjoying this evening and having fun here, but
But we need to get down to business.
yeah, let's get back to our
Yes, back to the
Rams.
serious. Let's return to our
To
rams,
Rams,
as
yeah.
they say.
So, yes, John, we all
yeah.
know that you had a really interesting and important mission. You were in Artsakh. Could you tell us and share a little bit what you did there? What are your plans maybe for the future? What was it all about?
You're
your
talking
trip
about
there.
my trip in Artsakh.
Yes.
Okay, I think that it's really important to go there and support all people, our soldiers, and every poor people who are losing their home and they're fighting and they're under the bomb. And so I decided to take a car and go there and go to the Mardaket. Mardaket is the city where now Azeris people are not respecting the ceasefire
Yeah.
because they're shooting every day and every night houses and people that don't care. And when I come 2 days ago, I go 2 days ago there, and when I arrive on Mardaket, just the night before they shoot at the musical school. And when I saw the musical school, they destroy all the musical school. It was so bad. So there were again some smoke from the school, and there is nobody in the street because all the people are living now under
Yeah, they're scared. Yeah, in
Yeah,
their bunkers.
yeah, not there are no bunker, but
Yeah,
there are
well,
no really
places.
rich, but they are under I don't know
Basement.
how what is it?
Basement.
Yeah, basement maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they are afraid, and just to protect them, their family, and a lot of people are living. I saw some people packing maybe just little clothes to leave the house because there are no roof anymore on their house. The people are crying, and it was very very sad. And I was there to support and to take some pictures and video to show to the world what's going on in Karabakh, because nobody is talking about it. And it's so very important to inform all the international government in the world that we are starting a new war, and this war is going to be very important because people didn't realize that it's a war from Turkey and Russia. We have also this war between Armenia and Azerbaijan, but we have to know and not be blind, not stay blind, that this is Turkey who's pushing Azerbaijan to fight against Armenia, just their goal is to shoot Putin, to make him angry and start maybe something against him. So we all need to go there and do everything that all Armenian around the world need to help Karabakh, because we are all soldiers. All the Armenians are soldiers. Everyone's going to help in his way. My way is to use my voice like an artist's voice to shout to the world what's going on with to go there and by myself to take some video and
use the audience.
Because it's going to make virality. And just a little video that I put on Facebook make a lot of virality, and I have a lot of French journalists, French people, French artists who I'm sure they saw that and share it, and maybe we can with a little bit stone can help and make a touch conscience to people, and to realize that something very bad is happening there. So everybody need to focus on this, because my wish is not to get big war and fight against as
Of
a
course.
region, it's peace to stop what's happening. But Azerbaijan's not respect the ceasefire, and this is not acceptable. You know, so we have to show it and say that we not continue. We can't continue in this way because people are going to die and they're going to fight and destroy every area and villages, and so it was very a sad trip, you know.
But very important one.
Very important. We have all a mission, and my mission was this. And
well, good for you.
Sorry.
Good job.
I don't know. I'm not doing to have some to have some
recognition.
No, I don't care about it.
Like
so
yes.
I'm just I'm doing because this is my goal, my mission. I have to, and everybody have to do his own things. And I think that if everybody do his little stone like this, we can do. I think that unity.
Each of us can make a change.
Yeah. Unity is very important, and we need to be. All Armenians need to be united, and maybe non-Armenian too, because I'm talking about peace.
Universal
and peace affects
values.
everyone. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, we all people. I think that all people looking for the same things. We're all looking for love, serenity, and well-being with our people. So,
of course.
Anyway, the religion, the country, we all want the same thing, but it's just the car to go to this point who is different. You know, we have.
Sure. Some people are in a BMW, some people are in a Lada.
Yeah, I'm talking about religion, for example.
Right, yeah.
Muslim people, Christian people, Jewish people, we all looking for the same thing: love, big love and peace, and to be. So we are using different way to go to this point. So I think that the peace is the most important thing, because the peace and the love is really what we want. Everybody looking for this, but we can accept to be fight by other people and not and nothing happened to help
we
poor
cannot
people.
pretend that nothing happened.
Yeah, because it's a real war now, so we need to fight to find the peace.
Well,
And the way that
thanks for sharing this with us.
Yes, absolutely.
Steven.
And thank you for taking photos and videos of this, because someone like me, for example, who goes on Facebook or goes on some kind of news sites and reads about this, is not always sure what's the value of this information is and what is actually happening there. And when real people like you, who are sitting right in front of me, goes there and uses their own device to take pictures and videos of something, it's an actual information that can be very useful because it's real.
That's why it was very important that to be on the video, myself, because I'm talking about what I'm doing now with my phone, with it's my video on spot. It's not a video that I took and say, hey, look at guys, what's happening. No, that's why it was very important for me to go there in person. And maybe going to help a little bit with virality, and people going to talk about, because a lot of people share it, and this is good for us.
And of course, because you're a public person, there is a more audience of people that will be aware of this.
I really think that artists have all the something to do, not by for themselves, but for people. It's cool to sign autograph and to enjoy people and to be on stage and sharing love and music and emotion. But after that, you have to do something for people. Yeah, responsibility. You can't just have it just for yourself and to be egocentric. You understand?
Yes, absolutely.
You have to use this power that the light
that you have from above.
to help people and to share and to, because for me it's my opinion that I'm always going to be in that way and to help people. and to use this for other.
One of the facts that I found today about Paris in our preparation for waiting for Yesai, our episode today, was that the City of Lights, Paris, often you think it's the City of Lights because there's so many lights there.
Yeah,
It's such a
it's
bright
right.
city.
Yeah.
And actually, it turns out that the City of Lights refers to the people who are living there, the intellectual stimulation that exists there. So you are a perfect example of someone from the City of Lights, or from, I don't know, are you from Paris yourself?
We have a piece
Yeah.
of light.
Yeah, we have a piece of
France.
light with
But
us here.
to say the truth, I'm not sure that it's come from Paris about me.
Oh,
Yeah, because I think that it's come from Armenia.
I see.
Yeah, yeah, I think.
Well, at
Both
any
ways.
rate, it's a pleasure to have you here, and thank you for sharing your experience.
My pleasure.
We'll go to now another advertisement and listen to a few more songs of yours and some other people.
And
we'll
we're
Too
be
much
back.
advertising, too much.
well, we need to survive.
This is how we survive on the radio.
And where are our
Where are
callers?
callers? 560-901. Call us. We have a very special guest.
Where is the cat?
The cat is on its way. Now, hello, and we're back here in the studio with our good friend Yesai. Thank you
Yep.
for joining us this evening.
How do you feel tonight here? Are you comfortable?
Yeah,
Are you having
always.
fun?
I'm having fun. I'm with my people, with you guys. So
Radio Van family.
Radio Van family. So I feel good. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Always in songs. Music is always there. So, Yesai, could you please tell us about your plans with Armenia? I know that you have really these huge, big plans because our English-speaking audience is interested, I think, to know.
So
What?
after Eurovision, in everything that I'm doing, I'm all the time putting a little bit of Armenia, my culture, my roots. So for me, after Eurovision, after to represent Armenia, it was just logical to continue in this way. And I did a lot of big musical show in France, like
Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet. Did you read
Yes,
my
I
bio?
finally found your video
Well, I don't know.
on your
Because
page.
maybe this anecdote is that Ina maybe called me maybe 10 times, wrote me 10 times to ask me to send my bill, but I never did it.
Oh,
So-
we have a caller.
we have a
It's so hard
caller.
with the stars, you know.
Hello.
So hard.
Hello. Welcome.
Hi.
How are you?
We're fine.
We're doing
How are
great.
you?
Thank you, guys.
What's your name?
My name is Lily.
Hi,
Hi,
Lily.
Lily.
Calling.
Hi. And I see you have a guest.
Yes.
Yesai, and I want to tell him a big hello.
Hello, Lilith.
How are you?
I'm good. You?
Thank you. Nice to meet you here in Armenia. And I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Possible?
Cool.
Okay.
Sure.
Yes, have you ever thought of moving to Armenia?
Say it again. Sorry.
Have you ever
Have you
thought
ever
about
thought about moving to Armenia?
living
About
here?
living in Armenia?
This is one of my future plan, I think, because
Wow.
the more I'm coming here, and the more I'm planning to stay here. So
Nice to hear it.
yeah. First of all, I would like to start it to do my not my business, all my production, some of my production, music production here, because I can do it from here, because now with web, with internet, we can share everything really easily,
Yeah.
and I can have my production, musical production here. And so this is in my mind since a few months, and the more I'm coming and the more I'm saying, yeah, I'm going to do it. So maybe because now I'm Armenian, not resident, but Armenian citizen. So
Yeah.
it's
Ah.
it- it-
passport.
yeah.
Possible.
So it was
Wow.
it is the first step. So no, I don't have trouble to be resident because I have my
Of
passport.
course.
You know, maybe it was going to be the second step, but for sure, I will. I'm planning to bring some of my stuff here, so it means that I should be there more often.
A lot of projects
Oh, it will be
connected
very
with
good.
Armenia.
I wish you a good luck.
Thank you so much.
Please.
And you know what?
You're welcome.
I think that in few years, Armenia will not be too enough bigger to how you say to bring all the Spilka high in Armenia because
Bless you for saying that. We hope that that happens. Because
Because-
we have a lot of...
let me explain you.
about this.
This
Let-
is like
let-
a
let me
week
explain
for
you
this.
Yeah.
something,
Yes,
Lilith.
great.
Come home. Come
I'm
back home.
I meet since now it's maybe 6 or 7 years that I'm doing back and forth in Armenia, some projects, something here in music with some artists. And 6 or 7 years before, I met a lot of people saying to me that they wanted to leave Armenia to come in France or in the United States or somewhere else.
The
I couldn't
American dream.
I couldn't understand them because I think you are in the best place in the
a
world.
place, yeah. I
Just
agree
don't-
with you in that.
So now there is a lot of Armenian from outside want to come in Armenia, and the more and more people are deciding to come
in
and
Armenia.
live in Armenia.
That
So
would be wonderful.
so Armenian from Armenia is going to leave Armenia, but
the
Armenian
diaspora
Armenia
is-
diaspora is going to come in Armenia. So
Oh,
we're going to cross ourselves. It's so funny.
I think that Armenia is big enough for everyone.
Yeah, of course. So we're going to take back the Turkish territory,
Of course.
Azerbaijan, everything. We're going to
And live
don't
all
worry.
over the
I see
place.
you have huge plans
But
for
le-
Armenia.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I'm telling this to you and to all the listeners. So please, everybody, I know that something is sometimes it could be a hard and a political thing, money issues. But you know, it's all the country have the same trouble, and everybody in every country has its own trouble.
You know, that's what
you-
Steve says as an
yeah, you are
American.
coming in France, and you will enjoy 10 days and go to the Tour Eiffel, Concorde, and Champs-Élysées. But after 10 days, when you say, "Oh, I need to pay my rent, need to pay my car," and you're going to be in the same troubles in Armenia with another level. So
There's a joke about that.
You know,
Have
guys,
you
I
heard?
think that the problem is only one thing, that when we are a tourist in one country, we can't see everything
exactly.
clear enough. That's why we want to move somewhere to
So-
live.
so
But
let-
Armenia is the best place in the world for me as well, and I think that I will never find, I don't know.
Another home?
You know what,
Yes, another
Lily?
home.
Let's do something here. Let's do the best of we can with what we have in hand. But I think that it's not about political, not about money issue or
Financial problems.
financial. It's only something about people. Let's do. If people want to do something good, we are gonna. And I think that the new generation here is ready to do very big and beautiful things, projects.
That's true.
And I feel that now Armenia is becoming something new happen in Armenia. I want to say this
Something
to the
is in the air.
something
Yes,
is in the
because
air.
we have a very good young generation.
Because of the centennial also because this centennial was a new approach of Armenian suffering, because we changed the suffering on something positive,
Rebirth.
like a rebirth. And there is a rebirth in Armenia with the new generation, with what's happened this year with Aura Prize, or every
Exactly.
famous people is going to come in Armenia and will take this energy and take this history, and because this is we're going to talk about my new project, and this new project it's exactly in this way, and my project is called Armenia, the origin of a new world, and this is Armenia, and I think that this energy that we have here, we have to share it with the world, and this is what I'm trying to do, and this is what I'm going to do with this project. So all
Thank
the
you for that.
So
all
it
the
is-
listeners stay be
Stay here.
courage, but stay here, because a lot of things will happen, and we are going to come here with you guys. Don't worry.
Yes.
A lot of new
Yeah.
things coming
Everyone
soon.
is on their way from Glendale. They're on their way from Paris, from
From-
Rostov-na-Don.
Yeah, so,
So we can say-
now we just need the sea in Armenia to
Yeah, please. I
to
agree.
have summer with everybody on the beach, but we are
This
ready
is one of my
to
dreams.
dig till the closer sea.
Yeah, the
And
Caspian.
don't worry, the Lac 7 we're going to transform in sea.
Okay. Great plans.
Nothing
Yes.
is impossible for Armenian people.
They say Armenians make bread out of stone, so we can make a
Exactly.
sea out of Sevan.
So-
What's wrong? So is
But
it like
with sea or without sea, this country is one of the oldest civilization of the world, and this is the cradle of humanity. So let's keep it, and let's enjoying and do something beautiful in this country, and we're on the best.
Let's live here.
And let's live here. Everybody is
yeah,
coming.
come on,
Let's
Come
live
on.
here.
Let's live here.
Yeah,
So
let's
can I add something add something to what you said? It's
Here we go. Ina's
yeah.
going to bring it full circle. Here she goes.
like
Yes.
regarding TSI's project that said that we are turning tears and our sorrows into celebration of life, new life and rebirth, as you said.
Exactly. This is
Right?
this is the
This is the main
the
goal
main
of
the
your...
main of
Main concept, yeah.
the main concept is the main of my new musical show called Armenia. Is the way to share the Armenian culture, the Armenian energy to the world. Is a message of love through Armenia to the rest of the world. So because we don't have time.
We're
So I'm
fine, we're
talking
fine.
too much. I'm so
No,
sorry.
no,
Okay,
no,
let's,
no.
The most
Thank-
important things we could say right now.
Okay, thank you for your call, and
Thank you too.
God bless
and
you.
See you soon in Armenia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling,
Thanks.
Lilith. Have a nice evening.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
I know you have to go. You have to go and work on your project.
I would like to stay with you guys, but
Well, I think
I
we'll
think
have
you'll be back.
some more
It'll be-
time.
No, but
we'll have
I-
plenty of time with you.
yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
would like to stay with you, but I can't. I have to leave. But I will back.
Yes. And
I
it's
will
been
back.
such a pleasure. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Come with me if you want to live.
I think maybe we can ask for one more entrance before you go. one more.
We'll let you think about that. Right now, we're going to
We'll
listen to
have-
So Many Cry. We're here in the studio with Ina MK.
And
with-
Steven Oxner and Yesai Altunyan.
Yes. It is a very special evening here on American in Yerevan because we had the reunion. The reunion
The
of Ina
homecoming.
MK, the lyricist, and Isai, the singer. We were just
Yeah.
listening to Face the Shadow
Getting
by the
nostalgic
very Ina MK, sung by
Well, thank you, Steven,
Genealogy,
for such
right?
a
That's Genealogy.
introduction. Yeah,
Amazing.
genealogy.
Can you write a song? Do you think you could write a song for me and I'll sing it and then I'll get an Armenian passport too?
Yeah, of course.
Thanks, Ina.
Steven. we have a new project.
Look at this. We've got callers.
Callers.
Oh, they might be
Yes,
very
I
disappointed. Isai already left. Hello, it's just Ina and me.
Yeah.
It's just Irene and you.
Oh, Irene, thank the Lord.
You.
I miss you so much,
You
guys.
will
We
always
miss you too. Where have
understand
you
our
been?
loneliness here.
As at the beginning of your program, you were talking about friendship. I would just like to confess that I consider both of you my radio friends.
Well, this the same thing.
That is so mutual.
So mutual.
Thank you. And also, there are a lot of people who call Radio 1. I don't know actually them in real life, but I know their voice and their musical taste by heart. And I them also consider my radio friends.
Oh,
It's like a Radio Van society.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
the
I
Radio
think
Van
I know
network.
them a little because knowing what a person prefers to listen to, I can describe at least a little what kind of person he or she is.
Yes. We are actually having the philosophical evening that I wanted to have at the beginning.
Yeah, there you go. Now we're in the right mood.
So wonderful.
I offer you a reader,
Yes.
Steven and Ina.
Okay.
Having some
here we
fun
go.
here. Here we go.
A fellow comes to a philosopher
Uh-huh.
and says, "In my hand there is a butterfly.
Butterfly?
Yeah,
Yes.
butterfly in my
Can
hand.
you say whether it is dead or alive?" What does the philosopher answer?
Let me just repeat the riddle while we think. Othello or a fellow?
Uh-huh.
Is it Othello or a fellow?
A fellow.
Oh, a fellow. Okay, so it's not
Othello.
Othello. Just a fellow goes to a philosopher.
No, he didn't choke. He didn't.
Because that would be very easy. It would be dead.
Yeah.
And its name?
Desdemona
Would be
butterfly.
Okay, a fellow goes to a philosopher and he says, I have a butterfly in my hand. Is it alive or is it not alive? And the philosopher says,
Time flies.
open your hand.
What?
The philosopher says, open your hand.
And,
No.
and let it fly.
Ina,
That was my
your
answer.
turn.
And the philosopher
You're
says,
so
"How
strict.
old
We only
is?"
get one. We get just one try.
And the philosopher says, "How old is the butterfly?"
No.
And the guy answers,
Uh,
and it depends
okay.
on how old.
Could
it
we
is.
have a hint? Maybe a hint?
Yeah, a hint. Don't
Does it-
give us the
Well,
answer.
I think that the
It's a
butterfly is
philosophical
dead because if you hold a
reason.
butterfly and you touch its wings, it dies. Did you know this about butterflies?
What? Repeat.
Well,
You're
I
right.
found out when I was a child that you can't really catch a butterfly in your hand because you touch its wing, smear its wing dust, and it dies.
You are close to the right answer, but that's not the right.
So the philosopher says dead. It's
No.
dead. Oh.
No, dead.
Okay, what does the philosopher say?
The philosopher says that the beauty should be free, and
No.
when it's captured, it's already dead.
No, your answer is more beautiful, but no.
Okay, what is it? Stop
What is
torturing
The
us.
philosopher just says, "It's in your hands."
Oh,
Oh, that was so.
That's a good
easy, but
riddle.
it was a good one.
That's
yeah.
a good one.
Everything is in your hands. If
Oh,
you
that's a
like,
really
it
good
will
one.
be alive. If you're not,
Yep.
if you don't
Absolutely.
want, it will be dead. As for your jingle, Ina, it's so cool. You know, it
We're gonna cover all the
reminds me
bases tonight.
Of a cartoon song, like a few little soft yellow dogs or chickens sing in a cartoon.
Okay, now I'm a cartoon character.
Before you were a cat, now you're a cartoon character. I don't know in
now I'm
which
a
direction
chicken.
you're going to.
Cartoons. I was listening to that program with great pleasure.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Cool.
Yeah.
But you didn't speak about Armenian very philosophical cartoon, Haile, which means
Yeah.
We
mirror.
didn't have time.
Yeah, we didn't have time, but we
Tell
were
us about
thinking
it.
about it.
You know,
Yeah.
Steven, it's about a town where nobody knows what is mirror. And one day a mirror appears in the town. Everybody looks in it and sees himself, but doesn't know that it is he, and begin to appreciate himself. One of them says, "This man is a spy,"
Yeah.
seeing himself. Another says, "This man
He's
is
ugly, or
yes, I guess you understood, Stephen. And a lot of very bad things about themselves, which they wouldn't say if they knew.
Yeah, so they were describing themselves without knowing that it's them.
That it's them.
Yeah,
I
because they had
see.
never seen their own reflection before.
I see. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad we had this philosophical evening. Is there a song you'd like to listen to this evening?
I also have been in Paris, may I tell you. It's a really city of lights for lovers, city for lovers and happy people. But when I asked them to describe their lifestyle, a lot of people said that it is boulot, métro, dodo. I said, what does it mean? They said work, subway, sleep. Work,
Subway, sleep. The life of a city dweller. Oh, thank you so much for calling, Irene. I'm afraid we have to cut this conversation a little bit short. Is there a song you would like to listen to this evening?
Yes, let's listen to Yesaya Tunyan ce soir.
Okay, great. It's
Ce
coming
soir.
right up.
What is it
Ce
again?
soir, ce soir.
This
okay.
evening. It means
This evening.
this evening.
This evening.
Let's listen to that this evening.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Irene, thank you.
Don't
In case,
Don't be a stranger.
Yeah.
Call
keep
us
calling.
back sooner.
Yeah.
We miss you.
I
I
also,
think she's
and I'll
what?
try to call you more often.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Have an
Thank
awesome
you.
evening. Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Radio One. Official show sponsor of...
American in Yerevan.
Hey, Ina, have you ever had a dessert cocktail that you ate with a spoon?
No.
Have you ever tried duck breast with picante mashed potatoes, grilled vegetables, and cherry sauce?
No, Steven.
What about sipping wines from across the globe on the 17th floor with a view of both Aragats and Ararat?
No, what is this all about?
We need to go to Mosaic. Mosaic Sky Restaurant, a fusion of views, world cuisine, innovative cocktails, wine pairing, and most importantly, a unique experience.
Mosaic Sky Restaurant on the 17th floor of Elite Plaza at 15 Chorenatzi.
Mosaic Sky Restaurant.
There's a first time for everything.
Радио Ван.
You are still listening to American in Yerevan. I am an American still. I still don't have a musical group called Genealogy or
Oh, Steven,
The Beginning
this makes me just
or
feel so
System of a Down.
that I have.
I don't
just
have an
to write
Armenian
a song
passport.
for
I'm
you.
just now trying to get a residency permit. But I have a translation of my passport. I could show it to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Wow, that's so interesting. That is so interesting. Well, but something that is actually very interesting is our sponsor. And why? Why, you may ask? Because it is, first of all, not just a sponsor and not just a restaurant that happens to be our sponsor. It is an entire experience.
Yeah.
Located on the 17th floor of Elite Plaza at 15 Horanatsi, where you can go and you can have the dining experience of your life. So, Esai, if you are still listening to us, Esai, and you have not gone there yet, you need to go there
He's
tomorrow.
leaving on Sunday,
He's leaving
so
on Sunday, but he has
better
time.
go.
He can go there tomorrow.
Yeah.
Don't you think so?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he can make it tomorrow, quite easily, I think. And I think that. Well, what do you think that they have French wines? They have a
Yeah.
French twist on some of the things.
But I
that
don't
they-
think that Yesai misses French wines, but he will enjoy all the fusions,
Yeah,
Armenian
fusion.
twists.
Oh,
of-
such as possibly maybe like the salad nikwas. I don't know if I'm
Wow.
pronouncing it right, but the salad nikwas, which is a variation on the famous provincial salad. And in this salad, can you imagine it has a light tuna mousse? A mousse
Wow.
from tuna. Yeah,
never
on a bed
tried-
of lettuce, yeah. And it's a mixed
Can
it's a
even
mixed
imagine what
leaf
that's.
salad.
tastes like.
fresh vegetables, quail eggs, and honey mustard sauce.
Wow, sounds
I'm
like
not-
tuna salad, but in a different way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we can tell that Mosaic is not only an atmosphere, but Mosaic is also a totally different philosophy of.
Oh, you're bringing it back to the
Yeah.
philosophy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a
Isn't it?
completely different philosophy for the dining experience.
A
Because you
new
can get a little bit of
philosophy of-
Europe with an Armenian zest and dine among the clouds and have a first time experience completely.
So I think we have a new slogan
Oh,
coming
yes.
up.
Here comes the new slogan of the day for Mosaic Sky Restaurant.
Mosaic Sky Restaurant, a new philosophy of dining.
A new philosophy of dining. So rush there. You still have time. They're open till 00:00 or in English 12 midnight. They're open till midnight still. They're open till midnight every day of the week. Located on the 17th floor. The 17th floor of Elite
Yeah,
Plaza
so
at 15
awesome.
Forenazzi.
Wonderful view. Wonderful.
So don't miss the chance. We're still here for another few minutes on American in Yerevan. We're going to listen to our very favorite sponsor advertisement right now. 3, 2,
1. Thank you,
Mosaic
Mosaic
Sky
Sky
Restaurant.
Restaurant.
Yes, dear listeners, it is 10:52 and 9, 10, 11 seconds on American in Yerevan. We have had quite the evening. I would like to read one more quote from Waiting for Godot that I think will bring us once again, full circle to the conclusion of the evening. Here we go. Was I sleeping while the others suffered? Am I sleeping now? Tomorrow, when I wake, or think I do, what shall I say of today? That with Estragon, my friend, at this place until the fall of night, I waited for Godot? So tomorrow, when you wake, or when you think you wake, will you be blind to today? Will you say that I am still just waiting for that green card to move to America?
Nice point.
Don't
Nice
wait.
point.
We are rebuilding this place, and we are making it a better place to live every single day. If there is one thing that I've gathered from this week on the radio and from the events of
Seems
this
like
week,
we're
it's
having
that
a whole cycle of episodes.
really, yeah,
Right?
and every
About-
guest that we have is a person very much like us who has had these opportunities that many people that I meet throughout the day want to have and denies it. Says, no, I want to stay here. So come on home. Call all your friends in Glendale. Call all your friends in Sochi. And tell them to come on home.
Come home. Come back.
Because this place is awesome in so many ways, and it's only going to get better.
Yeah.
Ina,
Yes, Steven.
it's always a pleasure. And especially a dear, dear pleasure this evening. We had a lot of laughs.
I know. We had a lot of fun tonight.
We had a lot
I
of fun
think.
tonight.
And this is such a life-affirming experience. Every time you speak with people that encourage you to come back home. And gives you hope for a better future here, gives you plans about what they can do here, create here, rebirth. It's always such a life-affirming feeling. It gives me such a warm feeling.
It's so hard to go.
And on this touching note, dear listeners, we're saying goodbye to you, but not goodbye. See you next Wednesday from 9 to 11 p.m. And also don't forget to watch us www.radiovan.fm 103.0 with Stephen Oxner
And Ina MK
and tonight.
and tonight.
Yeah.
And tonight.
Go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
you go ahead. You go ahead.
And tonight we are going
To
have
a
open night.
open night with Jacques. Jacques is coming at midnight, so do not go away. You by no means should be turning off your radio. Do not change the radio station. Jacques will be with you very
Because-
shortly
Because do not dare to turn off your radios because we have a really exclusive guest tonight, Aram MP3.
Aram MP3.
Yay!
What a crazy night on Radio Vaughn. It is blowing up in here. Don't go away.
No sleeping tonight. This
No.
is a Friday night with Radio 1 103.0.